Let's live gain a bit. And it doesn't matter. Alright. Just being good, you know? And this. The things I need to do to hit my stuff, man. So we need to keep this one going. We need to keep this one out of the game. Man, are we really doing it with live game? Man, I tell you, Teferi is amazing. This is a creature, and this is an emperor. You don't want to attack? I will force you to attack, alright? It's still tapped, it's still emperor. He didn't want to cooperate, we just made it for him. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we have Bant Control that is nearly unkillable, because we have Teferi, Emperor, and this new card that not only life gains, so every time you play a multicolor spell like Broker's Charm, you gain 3 life on every turn. It also ramps you, and it's also an artifact that ramps you, so Teferi, when you play this you already gain 2 life, then you can use the untapping ability to get mana back, so basically Teferi costs 2 mana, and you also life gain another 2, and you have still mana open for all the other plays. So this deck goes super crazy, and it has so much life gain that generally a lot of aggro decks cannot burst you. If you can stabilize, they will never get to you. So this deck is super fun. We also have Tamiyo. You will see Ultimate today, so it will be fun. It will be a good day. And yeah, I mean, you will see the deck in action. It has a lot of things going on for it. So I hope you'll have a great fun. And yeah, that's kinda it. Have fun, guys, and enjoy. Alright, that's a swamp. Here's your honk. Alright, so this will be a crying deck. Well, we'll see. You know what? I'm kinda okay with it. We have... I think we can go like this. This will provide us with the perfect mana. Alright, Vladimir. That's something we can absolutely deal with. I can play Jace, and that won't be very good, so this is for loyalty. I have to counter it, otherwise I'm not winning the long game. But we'll try to go with it. We have to pain ourselves. Alright. Like, I can do it, right? Oh, right, sorry. Fire X and mana. Forgot. He should hit face, honestly. Like, with tiny bones, he will just burn me very easily. So, we have to play with this and hope that it is enough. I should use Tamiyo first. Alright, this for Kervek. I mean, I can disable everything, but I need time. He didn't miss a beat the whole game. Alright, down to 1. Is that legendary? Okay, it has to be creature. Down to 1, which is perfect. So we need the third Planeswalker. Are you serious, man? This is what I have to do. Alright, so we go like this. We disable this. And now we go to Teferi. I cannot really. Let's go with whatever mana. I mean, I'm kinda going with it, but Liliana will be insane problem. Let's get with this one. So, our opponent can deal some damage. It is possible he will lack this extra burst, but the problem is Liliana, and with triple Planeswalkers, we might actually, you know, out-tempo them slowly but surely. Yep, they are going for this extra value, which is very smart. I wonder if they should do it before, because if they mill a good card, they could cast it with Tiny Bones. Alright, I wish I had mana to cast counter spells, but you know, no way. We need to start discarding the value. I think we have to go with this, man. Alright, so let's go for green, blue. Now we go this, I mean whatever, and this. Now we cast this. The things I need to do to hit my stuff, man. But we are getting there. Like 3 more turns and we can stabilize and, you know, answer his early game. So we need to keep this one going. We need to keep this one out of the game. Man, are we really doing it? You know what? I can see us winning. We have Get Lost. Honestly, I don't think we have time for Normalize, especially that they have Caverns. And I think we actually will win, man. They don't win the ultimate. Can you believe this? So, what do we go for? We definitely need to kill Liliana, so let's start with this. Man, this is kinda crazy. We will actually kill everything. Gain 1 life, sure.
Fine. I know when I'm not
Alright, now we untap. We by the way have like 3 ultimates basically. Let's go like this. Alright, up to 9. And now this is the time for lockdown. Yep. So he has nothing. Can you imagine we will actually win this game?
Such an imperfect.
And I will keep plussing, because we don't need anything more. I could draw cards, but I don't want to mill him. And this is the last draw of the game, and it's not good enough. Man, our triple planeswalkers were enough in the end. So, let's go for this. It's been so long, you know, since I played this. Let's draw a card, let's play a land. And by the way, we can draw 2 cards a turn with this. But why would we? If we can just play an ultimate into Teferi for 2 mana, life gain 2. Man, look how much we life gain with this deck. Alright, so we are on the draw. And that's it. We don't have green mana, which is not perfect. I would love to cast it on curve, but you know, it is what it is. At least we have lockdown, so you know. And now we have the play, but it's very late. They will have advantage, so they can make the big play first. Fortunately, the big play wasn't as big. Counter spell, we have the land, right? So let's go with the Teferi. Those are the value cards. We can get rid of the lockdown. We don't need it. I'm so happy they didn't cast Memory Deluge or Emperor. They seem to be playing like super heavy life gain version, which I mean makes sense, right? Like come on. And they are tapping main phase, which I don't mind. Let's go for green mana. They notice that we don't have too much green, but they don't know we have a green basic. And if they play something like Jace, we could ramp, which would be great. Man, this is actually good for us. This is really good for us, because I want the setup really bad. Let's go for this. And we still have a counter spell, so that's great. We don't super need the life gain, but you know, it won't hurt. Like over the whole game you can stack to 50 or something. So if they play Emperor, you can literally ignore it. They really like those Field of Ruins. Yep. Let's go for blue mana. No, let's go for white mana, because we will take the island now. Like, he's really working on our colors, man. But we came prepared. We came prepared. However, we don't want to see more, because, you know... Man, he actually ramped us into Memory Deluge. Listen, if he counters it, we can cast Teferi, maybe. Alright. Just a Memory Deluge on both ways, but I think we're getting better end of this trade, because we have Teferi, so we can instant. Man, this is huge. This is a good draw. I just need a land. Please land. Alright, no land. We need to set up Teferi, and this will hopefully be our pressure. And they will start with Get Lost, right?
Don't worry. It's only a little mischief.
Is Normalize good enough? Like, we have 7 cards, so let's go with this. I don't think we'll get to ultimate, but, you know, one can dream. One can dream. We lack 1 mana. If we hit a land, we would win this game. Because we would have double counters, but right now we only have 1. And we probably get overwhelmed. This is a critical turn. Because he needs to kill Teferi. Yep, get lost. It is what it is, you know. I think we play this. Listen, if they play Memory Deluge, we just fight with it. I need to hit lands. Like, if I start missing lands, I will lose the long game. They always have it, huh? That's fine. We'll just go, you know, full Juggernaut mode. I normally wouldn't play like this, but I mean, I have 7 cards and I cannot hit my lands, so we are forced into pretty bad position in a way. Okay, we drew a land, which is okay. And let's prepare. We need to make sure that our Jace hits right. We don't need lockdowns. We'll have a lot of life, you know, over time, so this will make game a little bit easier. They have 4, so okay, so I think we force Memory Deluge here. If they pass the turn, of course. We have some counter spells, but not too many. Alright, let's see this. This will be the moment for them to play something for sure. We also need to keep hitting lands. Farewell is very interesting. I will take it. I will take it. And let's go for this. We want untapped mana. And we have 8 cards. So it will be March. I could farewell, but I'm actually losing more right now. To be honest, I'm not sure how to play it. We have all so much value that countering... Yeah, they had witnessed the future, so they can absolutely go infinite. That will be a bit of a problem. And that's the 3rd Field of Ruin in top 22 cards, so they definitely hit what they want. Man, we have 3 basics and they still got, you know, the thing faster. Yeah, good for them. They will start killing our mana because they know they will win the long game then. And the player that has more mana will generally win. So I cannot tap because then they could play Jace and mill 15 cards, and that means we have to kill him and we won't be able to. Alright, here's this. We will keep 1 March. I think at the end step we can start casting those. And let's see what our opponent will do. We will lose 1 mana, so we kinda have to go for this. And every time, so if I had as much mana as he has, I would be able to counter it, so he wouldn't be able to play it. But because he has mana advantage, he's also getting value advantage right now. Sure. And I'm discarding cards because I kinda need to hit lands. Oh man, Tamiyo's kinda great. So we can get Teferi instantly, that's pretty good. Do we go for the land? Yeah, I really think we need some lands, man. This is super important. Especially that we have to play something right now. Okay, so they will discard. Oh man, can I do... Oh my god! This, I think this is the draw. 3, 4. Oh man, I lack 1 mana. Are you serious? If I didn't miss a land, man, this would be the perfect, and we would mill 30 cards right now. And I don't think we can. But I can mill nearly this amount. Nearly. Alright, man, I'm so sad that we don't have this 1 land. So I need to pay 3. You know what? We'll just go like this. Not perfect. I would love to have, you know, something different happen, but it is what it is. But this is how insanely bad missing land drops is. I also don't have right mana.
Focus on the facts.
Alright, let's go.
The knowledge
This won't be easy.
is still
Man, if we had one more mana, we would win the game right now. Don't forget he has witnessed the future. Yep. I think I can endure one of them. Because if we can get Tamiyo, that should be good enough. And we can mill the witness the future, so it is potentially loop breaking basically. We just need to make sure.
voice all your hopes and
Like we have the cards we need in the hand already. Oh, let's see, let's see. He might think that we don't have a counter spell if we didn't counter Jace. So I wonder how he will play right now. Man, we actually don't have double blue. I only can cast one normalize, so he is kinda right then. If he plays completed Jace, that doesn't mill us, but I also cannot counter it. I could kill it if he tries to stack the counters. Well, there's nothing I can do, right? So I will just tap him. I mean, this is what happens when you miss land drops. And I did everything I can, man. Okay, I will make manual taps because the tapper is not great here. So one blue and that's it, we will pay the life. No, we don't. So double green. Right, this is the cost. Sure. Alright, here's our Jace.
Phyrexia's
And I mean, we need to go from there.
pathetic destiny. Reforge your memory.
I cannot protect it, so I need to use it now.
educated in Phyrexia's ways.
And I need to mill him with Witness the Future, so let's see. We should really hit
I
it.
will shatter your
Don't tell me we missed. Okay, I think they have to, so I think we actually hit. I think Impulse was the last card, so we milled it. Alright, that was super important. We are so constrained on mana. We have 7 mana of counter spells and we have only 3 mana. So that will be rough. But he has 5 cards to kill us. And we also milled triple Jace so far, right? Oh, only 2. So he has, well, I think he has 3 in the deck, right? If I counted right. He has more. Sure. And now normalize. Oh my god, no way. No way. Do I die to Jace then? He doesn't need to manual tap, to be honest. Well, maybe for the blast zone, I guess. You know what? If that was... No way. I'm pretty sure he had to mess something up. Like, he had such strong position. Man, he played triple Witness the Future and I think triple Jace. Like, he had so many win cons. You know what? If we play like this, it might look like no more eyes. So let's make sure it looks like it. And we don't need green, and until the next turn. Here's the Hammer Scar. Good for them, absolutely good for them. So it means that on the next turn it has to be, you know what, right? Let's go with the Forest. I really need to prevent the fight rigging on this turn. So let's go like this. I would love to play this, but because we are a bad player, we are on the draw. And we cannot do it. If we were on the play, we would win this game already. Oh, they aren't attacking, which is interesting. I will draw 2 cards. Like, we need some counter spells, some options. Right now we are not in a great spot. This is way better. Alright, so let's go like this maybe. Can we go with this? I think so. Negate should be okay, right? If they fight rigging, we just counter it. And even though they have caverns, they, like, you just name the card that they need, it's there. Believe me, it's always there. With Tamiyo you can absolutely deny this. So they are not attacking for the Emperor, and they know what's up. They absolutely know what's up. The only way we can... Wait. We can actually go... Man, this is incredible. Let's go like this. We live game. Man, I tell you, Teferi is amazing. This is a creature, and this is an emperor. You don't want to attack? I will force you to attack, alright? It's still tapped, it's still emperor. He didn't want to cooperate, we just made it for him. Well, that was a nice combo you got there. Just don't tell me he has Hammer Skull, man. Another one. I mean, it won't be over because we have Farewell, so we still win. But that would be pretty good, right? If he has it. Well, fight rigging alone doesn't really do anything. I could get rid of the enchantments. I think this is the moment to draw a card. If we draw a counter spell, I mean this should be good enough. Well, they have Cavern, so I'm not sure. They have Caverns. If we farewell right now, they have nothing. So this could be discard. Sorry, I need to think because they have Discover. So if they get the right card, they can get insane value with haste potentially. I think we cycle this, and if I think we go like this, man. We still have a counter spell, so if they cast something weird, it should be okay, and we're close to 30 right now. I could get next Emperor, but I really want to make sure that we go toward Ultimate, you know? And we can always take loyalty from Tamiyo. This will be really hard for them to kill me in one go. Alright. I mean, this is definitely something that triggers fight rigging. The problem for him is that flank. All I see is haste. If something doesn't have haste, it doesn't matter, and that's why we didn't play Farewell. Creatures, enchantments, and you know what? Let's go with the graveyards, cause why not? I should tap it, man. So something educational. When you have Teferi, you always need to manually tap the artifact. Auto-tapper hates doing it, but it doubles your mana benefit basically. Alright, we're going first. We definitely need to hit the third land, but then we ramp automatically to 4, and we should be absolutely fine. So let's see if the mighty Shuffler will decide I'm worthy playing the game. No, the Shuffler decided I'm not worthy playing the game, so let's see the third land on our opponent. Good for them. We have to counter. They might have Spell Pierce. If not, we're... And this is standard for you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this mythic challenge. We absolutely outplayed our opponent. Oh, did you? Oh my god, that's high mythic, guys. Alright, we're going first, and guys, it seems that we actually have a normal draw, which is crazy. Let's go with this one. Our opponent is friendly, so we will also be friendly, even if that's a mountain. It's a mountain, right? I mean, it's a mountain. It's basically a mountain. Yep, the mountain people are always the hello guys. So let's go like this. I should probably play the other thing, because then I don't need to pain myself. So that was a little bit of a blunder. I don't need green mana until turn 3. Well, I mean, you know what? At least he's trying. Let's go for this. Kami will be a 3-3. And don't worry, we will have time for the lockdown. Like, we will have so much time for the lockdown. We will pain ourselves, but on the later turns we will get so much from this. We need 2 more turns to play Teferi into lockdown. Don't forget, Teferi basically costs 2 mana, so on the next turn we will have what? Wait. If I hit a land, I play Teferi for basically 2, and I think I can do it. I think we won. Let's count it, but I think it's working, right? I need to tap like this. So we go for blue mana because we have this one. Coreless, Coreless. Yep, I won the game. I'm the better player. Let's live gain a bit. And let's go this. Sure, I mean, why not? And it doesn't matter. Alright. just being good, you know? Well, the life gain from, you know, the artifact is insane. Especially when you combine two... See? Man, I outplayed this guy so hard by playing Lockdown. Well, that was a day on the arena. I'll tell you, man, I always try to search for reasons to play Bant instead of Azorius, and I'll be honest, the card with the forbidden name seems to be a really good reason to go green and Bant, especially with Broker's Charm. Normally it's worse because Quick Study kinda does the same thing. Of course, it has less modes, but the colors are way easier to cast, right? However, with this, we actually can life gain 3 on top of drawing cards, and I'll tell you, man, 3 mana, draw 2 cards, and life gain 3 is very different card. If you played Absorb ever in your life, you know how incidental, you know, life gain, how much difference it makes. And this is basically the whole deck. The Teferi combo with the artifact is absolutely insane. The fact that it gets discounted like with Celestus, but you also life gain instantly with this one, and then you can start untapping. It gives you so much more mana, so you can life gain even more, and most of all, it recovers the tempo. Also, we have this cool combo of Tamiyo with 4 mana planeswalkers, so depending on the game, you can get the one that you care about. I'll be honest, very often it will be Jace, the Perfected Mind, but this is kind of a sneaky way to play only one Jace, but basically you still have 2 Jace. You have seen it in the Control game, and that means you can have this cool Tamiyo, because I am a huge fan of Tamiyo. Like, she's such a great planeswalker. It's sad that, you know, we don't see her too much, but she's still great. And yeah, the rest of the deck is kinda, you know, classic Control. So we are going, you know, best between the Bant and Azorius, and I think this really changes how the deck plays. Normally you need to, you know, hope that you get the Emperor or something, but with Teferi and the Ancient thing, you just life gain every single turn, potentially even twice a turn, basically, because it's one on your turn and one on the opponent's turn. So during the turn cycle, you get so much life gain. And a simple normalize into Broker's Charm is like 5 life gain, man. So that's huge. I really enjoyed this kind of gameplay. Of course, against the aggro decks, you still need to hit the right stuff. We play 4 lockdowns because we are a bit low on the, you know, early game. Still, we have Get Lost, we have Marches, we have Normalize, so, you know, it's all about those draws. We definitely want to set up the artifact first, because when we have this in the board, our deck starts sticking, especially if you can get this into Teferi on the next turn, and then if you can survive, game is basically yours. You have so much mana and so much life gain that they cannot kill you. Even against, you know, value decks, it's kinda helpful. Like if you are playing against Golgari Midrand or something, they like to pressure you, so you make bad decisions, or you tap the mana so they can, you know, go around counter spells. With this, you have so much, you can basically ignore them forever, and they need to go so wide that Sunfall will always get them. So guys, yeah, that's pretty much it for the deck. This worked as I hoped it will. It kind of gives you a good reason to play Bant, so, you know, and Tamiyo, and Broker's Charm, the card that I originally was using before the Quick Study was printed. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this one. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and see you tomorrow.
With